This is a revision video for GCSE level on Sonnet 43 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight for the ends of being and ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs, and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life, and, if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death. So what's it all about? It's a love sonnet written for Barrett Browning's fiancé, Robert Browning, who she later married. It is a Petrarchan sonnet, which differs from a Shakespearean sonnet. It still has 14 lines, but these are divided into an octet, which has 8 lines, and a sestet of 6 lines. The volta, which is the turning point of the poem, comes in the 9th line, traditionally. The poem expresses her intense love, comparing her love to something spiritual and sacred. And you can see this through the sound of the poem. There's lots of sibilants, lots of soft sounds within it, as well as the structure of a traditional love poem and the language that she uses to describe it. How do I love thee? It begins with a rhetorical question. It's clearly addressed to someone personal, and in this case it's her fiancé, Robert Browning. This is one of 44 sonnets, which were published under a collection called Sonnets from the Portuguese. And while many people thought that they were written in Portuguese and then translated by Barrett Browning, she actually wrote all 44 of them. And the reason she called them Sonnets from the Portuguese is because the Little Portuguese was her nickname from Robert Browning. So they were addressed to him. How do I love thee is suggesting she's struggling to remember or struggling to express everything that she loves about him. And that's true of Let Me Count the Ways, suggesting that there's so many reasons that she loves him that she can't explain them all. I love thee to depth and breadth and height. There's a semantic field of measurement and stretch. She cannot express her deep love for him. And this is not a physical measurement, but a measurement of the soul. There's anaphora repeated all the way through of I love thee. And I love gives the poem a prayer-like quality, because you often have a lot of anaphora in the Bible. Anaphora are repeated phrases at the beginning of sentences. And this enhances the religious imagery and the idea of her love being sacred and spiritual. By referencing sun and candlelight, it's shown that his love lights up her life, and that's day, the sun, and night as well. So he's a constant, enlightening presence for her. And she links her love to good deeds and moral living. She believes her love is pure and free. Using the word freely suggests that even if he doesn't return her love, she's still going to love him because her feelings are so intense and so strong. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs. His love helps her forget past troubles, and the ellipsis confirms this. We're not given any details of the past troubles. They're left to fade away. My childhood's faith, her love for him, she compares to childish faith, so that childish belief that things will be okay, and that kind of blind faith that children so frequently have. But it also compares to the love that she gave religion as a child, almost as if he's a replacement for that. Her love is completely devoted to him. Every breath is for him. And the smiles, tears of all my life. She's going to take the good times and the bad times, and she will love him forever. She still believes that God is in charge of her life, so she still has respect for religion, because she says, if God choose. But the fact she says, I shall but love thee better after death, her love is not confined to this earth, but beyond death too. It links to the marriage vows in a traditional wedding ceremony, till death do us part. And the last point is that the enjambment throughout this poem creates a flow to show how her love continues and can't be stopped.